Good evening guys, and here we are on the fifth and final vlog of our journey from the UK to Ibiza by train. If you watched the last vlog, you will know that we spent today exploring the city of Barcelona. Before that, we travelled down all the way from Grimsby in the north of England to London. We spent the night in Paris, travelled down by train to Barcelona, and now I'm going to get the train from Barcelona to Valencia. The train leaves in about 1 hour's time. It takes 2.5 hours. I'm going to spend the night in Valencia before catching the bus tomorrow morning to Denia, where I will catch the ferry across to Ibiza, and that will be the end of a 5-day journey. We haven't got long, so let's get a move on. Here we go then, the quick blue review. Now this one is a lot bigger than the one on the Paris to Barcelona train. I think this is because it's a disabled toilet. Loads of room in here. Well, we've made it to Valencia. What a day, just arrived now. I will explain tomorrow about the train in detail for you because I'm really tired. But let me just give you a quick tour of this hotel room. So I chose this hotel. It was only 55 euros for the night because I'm only here until tomorrow morning. And I chose it because of the position. It's kind of halfway between the train station and the bus station where I need to be tomorrow morning at 11 o'clock. But check this out. I think it's perhaps the biggest room yet. And only 55 euros. Huge bed, that's two twins pushed together. You have the TV, the fridge, all important tea and coffee making facilities. Double desk. Super impressed with this one. And then the bathroom. Very big, very spacious. His and her sinks. Then you have the shower, the rainforest shower. Okay guys, I will see you in the morning. Morning guys, the time now is just gone 10 to 8 and we are now on the last day of our train journey from the UK to Ibiza. In approximately 12 hours time, we should arrive on the island. But just before we get today underway, I wanted to let you know about yesterday's train from Barcelona to Valencia. The journey itself took 2 hours and 47 minutes to travel the 350 kilometers along the east coast of Spain from Barcelona into Valencia. The cost of the ticket was £57 and that was for a first class seat. The first class was only £10 more than the regular class and for that you had larger, comfier seats. You also had more flexibility with changing your tickets if something goes wrong, and for that price you could actually pre-book the seat that you wanted to stay in. The seat configurations, you had the 4 around a table, you had the double ones and also the single ones, and I opted for the single ones, but the carriage was only half full, so there wasn't really an issue there. On board, there was a restaurant cart, pretty basic, but it did the job just for 3 hours. There, he was selling basic snacks and meal deals, such as sandwiches and baguettes and so on. I opted for one of the sandwich meal deals, and that was €8.90, and for that, I had a chicken Caesar salad, some crisps and a Diet Coke. So overall, pretty impressed with the train. No delays, it was running on time, and unlike the UK, there was no strikes going on at the moment. 3-hour journey went fairly quick, travel in comfort and style from Barcelona all the way to Valencia. And so now we're on with today. I have a bus to catch because the train doesn't run to the place where I'm going. I'm gonna get the bus at 11:15 from the bus station, which is about a 15-minute walk away from the hotel, and it's going to take me 1.5 hours down the coast to Denia, which is a departure point for the fast ferry to Ibiza. I'm going to go down to the hotel and have the breakfast here, get packed up, and then we should have 2.5 hours to see what's happening in Valencia. Breakfast gets the thumbs up. It was only €8 and that was for your usual continental spread with croissants, toast, cold meats, cheeses the usual that you get. You also had the option of bacon and eggs if you wanted that, but today I decided not to. I just wanted to show you guys the bag that I've been travelling across here with for my trip. For me, I've been travelling quite light. I have everything in this one rucksack, and that includes my laptop, my GoPro, and all the things I need for filming. Also 5 pairs of pants, 5 pairs of socks, and 5 t-shirts with a couple of pairs of jeans. So I think I've done quite well there. I also have my big coat with me. That was needed in England and in Paris when it was raining, but it's certainly not needed yesterday in Barcelona or here in Valencia. I actually take that back. It is still quite chilly until the sun comes up. Okay, so I don't really know too much about Valencia. I've only been here once before and it was raining. But looking on Google Maps, at the end of this road, there should be a tower. I don't know what it is, but we can go check it out. According to Wikipedia, they are twin Gothic-style defence towers built around the 1400s as part of Valencia's city wall. And they are a tourist attraction. It says it opens at 10 o'clock, so I imagine you can go to the top of the tower. But we need to head in this direction towards the bus station. So this area of Valencia is called El Botánico, which is Botanic Gardens. That's where the hotel gets its name from. One thing I do know about Valencia though is that they have an amazing public space running right through the centre of the city, and this is due to the River Turia being diverted in the 50s. It was constantly flooding the city, so they diverted it around the outskirts of Valencia, and that means now you are left with over 9 kilometres of fantastic public spaces, including parks, museums, cafes, bars, exhibition centres, running tracks, cycle tracks, you name it. This place has it. So being conscious of the time, I have 1 hour 45 minutes until the bus departs. I'm just going to walk 20 minutes in this direction, 20 minutes back the other way, and that should hopefully leave us somewhere close to the bus station. Made it to the bus station with just over an hour to spare. So this bus is going to take me all the way to Denia. It then continues on to Benidorm and Alicante if you wanted to go that little bit further. The ticket price was €13 with a €2 booking fee, and the journey just takes over 2 hours. So we've got time for another coffee and then it's on the bus. I have been to Denia many times before, but never on the bus. The bus station is in the centre. Google is telling me it's about a 20-minute walk to the marina. I can see the sea, and look who's waiting for us. There she is, the Eleanor Roosevelt, which is the fast ferry that takes you from Denia to Ibiza. Priorities though, it is boiling. I need to get this coat off and the sunglasses on. Denia is a really cool place. I have been here several times before, but it's always in a rush to catch the ferry. It would be good to spend a night here, just to give you a quick look. You have the marina here. That's where we're headed. And then also along this paseo, you have lots of little restaurants. That's a better view of the castle. One day it would be great to go up there and have a look out to sea towards Ibiza. So we have made it to the port of Denia. Almost 4.5 days after setting off, we are at the closest point to Ibiza on the Spanish mainland. That's over 2,000 kilometers traveled, with just over 100 kilometers to go and 2 hours by the fast ferry. I can safely say that I took the train from the UK to Ibiza. Many people have messaged me about how to arrange such a trip and the costings involved. I did briefly mention them in the vlogs as we were going along, but what I will do is I'll write a detailed description and a breakdown in the description box below, so you can all see. And of course, if anyone has any questions, feel free to ask me in the comments box below, or just drop me a DM on Instagram. So all that's left for me to say is thank you for watching these vlogs. I hope you've enjoyed watching them as much as I've enjoyed making them in the 5 days that I've travelled down from the UK. If you can, just do me a favour and hit that like button, and if you haven't already subscribed, I'm sure you have, but please hit the subscribe button. Okay, let's jump on board the fast ferry. I'll show you around, and hopefully we will get some amazing shots as we leave Denia and head across to Ibiza.